our main distribution center for North American market.
Eventually, more recently, you bought stakes in APL Industries and Seal Polymer Industries in 2005. And then people began to note that you had decided to grow not just organically, but also via mergers and acquisitions.
Yeah.
Why did you decide to take that route?
When we grow to a certain stage, to speed up the growth of the organizations, we look at what are the market that we are missing today. So in year 2005, we thought that it would be good for us to look into the hospital market and the food services and industrial market. And then after the market study, we realized that the medical market, especially in the hospitals in the United States, they are mainly dominated by multinationals. And these multinationals, they already have an established brand. So the only way to penetrate into those markets is to do contract manufacturing for them. We thought that to capture the slice of the market share in the medical and hospital market, even in the food services industry, we look for competitors who are already in the OEM market.
Already with a foothold, yeah?
Correct. So in February 2005, we got this APL, and after acquiring APL, we also say what is missing in the hospital market. So we found Seal Polymer, who has been supplying to multinational under OEM brand. So they produce a product contract manufacturing for multinationals. So we bought into Seal Polymer because of that.
Can you give us an idea of how much these two companies have helped you to grow your capacity?
The world consumes around 100 to 120 billion gloves today. So by next year, we would have 26 billion capacity. So we would probably produce and export slightly over 20 billion next year.
That's about a fifth of the global market?
Yeah.
Astounded at the sheer production capacity of this factory, but believe it or not, this and the one earlier are just 2 out of the 11 factories that currently help Supermax Group of companies churn out over 22 billion gloves every year. That's about 1/5 of the world's consumption of rubber gloves. For an added dimension to the scope of this business, we're going to head south to Klang to get a better look at the Maxter factory. I understand that Maxter, one of the brands of gloves that you make right here in this factory, is widely respected and highly regarded in the dental profession. There are lots of latex glove manufacturers in Malaysia, but most of them, I understand, are OEM, original equipment manufacturers. What made you decide to use brand as your strategy?
We started the business in a small way, and then to capitalize the maximum return, we thought that we are doing something different from other competitors in Malaysia and in Southeast Asian countries. So So we initiated with a brand and Supermax, and when my son was born, so I brand my son's name Maxter brand, and these brands are popular in Europe, and most of the dental professions in European countries, and when my daughter was born, so I put her name, Aurelia brand, in United States. Today, I think Aurelia brand is one of the top 5 branded products in gloves in the dental industry.
Today, I understand that out of your total production capacity, about 40% of that goes to the US. But that's a really, really tough market to be in, isn't it?
It's the testing day for any new product launching. If you sell well in United States, you can sell anywhere in the world.
But how did you make your brand competitive enough and recognized enough to be able to get into the market in the first place?
The most important thing is product quality must be maintained and must be consistent. You know? And then we are not selling the product the lowest price or the cheapest price, nor we sell our product the highest price. We sell a product at competitive price that all the people, that our distributors, our customers, and even the consumers get the best value for it.
Now, looking back from a small rubber glove maker in the late 80s to today, the second largest glove manufacturer in the world, are you satisfied with how far you've come?
Well, each time when you achieve your objective, I set a 10-year goal each time when I have set a forward plan. So today, I think I'm glad to tell you that whatever objective, the missions, and the vision that I have achieved. But then, once you achieve that, you move to the next level. I am setting a new goal, and I will tell you when I achieve that.
Our captain is off on a break, and so are we. When captain returns, join us as we take a glimpse into Dato Sri Stanley Thai's life outside the office, where we'll hopefully get to know Dato Sri a little better. Welcome back. Now, before the break, we promised we'd take you for a glimpse of Supermax Corporation's founder, Dato Sri Stanley Thai's life outside the office. Weren't kidding. Dato Sri has been kind enough to share with us an activity that many, including myself, don't give enough priority to: keeping fit. Dato Sri, after all the hard work that you've put in until today, I'm sure these days you're enjoying the fruits of your labor. But what do you do to have fun?
Well, most of the time I work. I work long hours. So, and I also travel a lot. So the only time I have to relax is actually I work out.
Apart from all this, do you have any other activities that you enjoy indulging in?
Well, I have a few business partners who owns private jet. So we fly together. For example, we fly in Latin American countries, we fly to Central America, so from city to another city. So I enjoy flying. So actually my next dream is actually to get a pilot license.
Why is it that you particularly enjoy the idea of flying?
Well, first, I've been traveling with commercial jet for the last 20 years, or 23 years in fact. You know. So most of I spend a lot of time flying. So I said, why don't I take the view? And I actually co-piloting many occasions. So I see the skies, you see freedom of sky, freedom of everything. Yeah. So it makes me feel very comfortable and relaxed.
Now, you've spent many years devoted to your business, building it up into what it is today. I'm sure that must have meant you've worked very hard, long hours. How has your family reacted to that?
Well, my family, I always like to spend quality time with my children, you know. To me, of course, I think I did not spend much of my time with the family where I should, you know. But